Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to the Thaumaturge. And things certainly escalated in the last episode, guys. Our evacuation plan for Svetlana was tragically cut short when we were attacked by a golem, a fearsome beast made out of flesh and wagon wheels and God knows what else. Unfortunately, it looks like Svetlana did not survive the attack, but Victor was able to escape okay. And after a chat with Rasputin and his sister, we need to go ahead and go to sleep and basically face this new threat, hopefully with rested eyes. So we're going to double check and see if there's anything else here that we need to examine. I don't think so. We're in pretty good shape. Anything in here? There's our room. You never know. Oh, there's something we can read. Unfinished text. As the aforementioned Nexus author notes, as well as men, there are women and children working in factories too, which most likely results from the sad truth that men, women, and children all need to eat. The quote is intentionally perverse, yet it uncompromisingly highlights the fact that the children's work is an atrocity that Ligia's diary. Victor is back. On one hand, I feel like crying with happiness. On the other, my brother has changed a lot, and I find it hard to see him and the boy he used to be. I can remember our 12th birthday, the last one that we spent together. Papa, Mother, Victor, and I. They took us on a carousel, then to Mrs. Jagoda's Patrice, or whatever that is. Victor and I kicked each other under the table and stole the best bits from one another. I can still remember his laugh. Oh, how he laughed. With every fiber of his being, and so much that his cheeks quivered. Our parents shared a plum donut, and they looked almost happy. I thought back then that maybe it would be all right, that we would be a real family, one without yelling, secrets, or the awful pressure of expectations. Sadly, I was wrong. First, Mother left, then Victor, and now Father. Everyone is leaving. I wonder how long until my brother leaves me again. Well, we can have fights and stuff, but as long as we're there at the end of the day. Hopefully, that will stay the case. Anything up here? Nope. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and call it a night. And see what happens. It's been a while since Victor's been able to get some actual rest. Oh, do we have to go to this side of the bed? Oh, there we go. Oh, no rest for the wicked. Discover the source of the golem curse.
It looks familiar, and yet different. Well, well.
Oh, do we just reveal, I guess, another part of the map?
Is this a dream?
Is this the real life? Where's Bob? He's normally here to help us through these.
I need to get out of here.
I hear that heartbeat.
Fool. Father.
Blind fool.
Well, what don't I see? Maybe you could give me an answer this time.
What don't you know?
Why is the golem pursuing our blood? You've not just put me in danger, but Liga as well. Who did you hurt so much that the golem was aiming to? Hold on. It succeeded, didn't it? That's what killed you. That's what made the building fall on you.
Ah. He didn't even have to say anything. That pretty much confirms it.
Why did you let a rat like Konieczkin into our home? Now he's dogging Liga and me. Were you working for him? Did you start informing on your customers for him?
A fool's theory.
Who inflicted this punishment on you? What for? And how the hell do I lift it?
Everything I've done.
Was with your children in mind. I've heard it all before. For our good, I know. Thanks a lot. I didn't ask you for anything. Certainly not for someone like Konieczkin to cover for me. I didn't make you get into bed with him. Are you finally going to say something?
You've wasted your time. I left you all the answers. You just have to find them.
Oh, God.
Where am I supposed to look for them? In the Black Grimoire, which I nearly got from you? In that case, where is it? Who was it? Your friends? Your coterie that you hid even from your lover? Who are they? What were you planning?
You possess everything I had. I have left you everything you need.
Come back here! I'm not finished with you yet!
Those crying of blood tears was interesting. Talk to your sister. Well, we had kind of a awkward conversation last night. Maybe we can smooth things over. Can we stop in the bathroom? Maybe wash our face? Freshen up a little? I suppose not. Ooh.
Teodosia Majewska's bathhouse. Wiktor speaking.
Szuski, this is Pielewin.
I was waiting for your call, Commissioner. Go on.
They released Kajetan in the morning.
Hey!
I thought you'd want to know. I cleared him of all the charges, but he doesn't really care.
How did the fisherman's, Clara's case end?
They'll hang her. No one will miss her.
I understand.
I mean, that's kind of what I expected, but still. Okay. I am conscious enough to eat.
Look who's up. Sleeping Beauty. Have some coffee. In the morning, Grażynka brews it strong. All the revelations yesterday overwhelmed me a little. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my outburst.
Yeah, let's do the same.
Forgive me for yesterday. Warsaw was getting to me.
Yes, I know the feeling. And I don't want to quarrel with you either. We'd be better off focusing on the obstacles ahead of us. I thought that, given our situation, your suggestion to talk to Konieczkin wasn't so bad after all.
I suspect he'll offer us a deal with the devil.
For now, I'm just thinking out loud. What's next?
Yeah, let's let her know everything.
I had a dream about Father.
Me too. Right after he died. He was soothing me with my favorite lullaby.
What's that like?
First he insulted me, and then blood poured down his face.
Very funny. Do you see him often in your dreams?
This was only the second time. I hope there will be more. It's been a long time since I was quarantined in the hospital. They're not ordinary dreams. They're very realistic visions. I talk to him, I ask questions, but I can't understand his answers.
Very Vorlon of
Why
him.
don't we focus on real life?
Has anything been reported about Praga?
I've been keeping an eye out, but nothing yet. But Svetlana's disappearance won't go unnoticed for long. Hyenas like fresh corpses.
I know that you're still sorting through things there, but I really have to visit our store in Mirov.
I'm basically done, and I was planning to go there now after breakfast. Will you join me?
Do we want to go ahead and go now, or do we want to... Not right now. Not yet.
I have to get all this straight in my head. I'll meet you later at the store.
Aren't you going to eat anything?
I've got no appetite.
Received a quest. Children of Satan and Dangerous Friends. All sound like Roger Corman movies. Rest in peace. Okay, journal. Meet with Rasputin. During last conversation. Dangerous Friends. Okay, so we got all of these main quests to do. We need to go to, Kajetan to capture Marana. Now that the fisherman case is done. Let's make that our priority. That leads to the side yard. Oh. Newspaper article. Then and now. Know that for a poet there is but one way. In the heart to seek inspiration and pursue God. In this spirit, Master Mikowitz spoke a lot, defining the poet's aspirations and goals. Today times have changed. Some chatter. Inspiration fueled by beer, pursuit of a good dinner and some cheer. This poem can readily be used to describe the famous writer Zenon Brzezimiki. Recently, almost every day you can meet him in some cafe or restaurant. Luckily, the pursuit of satiating his appetite does not seem to completely obscure his desire to discuss art. It's enough to merely start him on the subject to be drawn into a conversation that lasts for hours. Discussions about art. Okay. Is that here in this area? This is another... The Urban Secrets. Can we... go ahead and track that? Looks to be in this area. Oh, there's more. Challenge to a duel. Dear Mr. Wisaki, as I am a man of honor, I am forced to demand satisfaction for the insult you have committed. However, I am also a man of forbearance. I make the following proposal. Let us resolve the conflict as befits gentlemen. Tomorrow at 6 in the bar, La Fourchette. You best arm yourself with a good bat. Seconds will not be needed. Wallery Riziki. I've heard of duels with pistols, but not with bats. Botanical Handbook. Instructions on how to care for exotic plants. Look opened on the page dedicated to orchids. Bookplate, Sophia Noteca. Sweet lord. Alright, all the freaking quests are here now. Complaint to the Watchman. Dear Mr. Jacinti, we wanted to complain about the strange moaning that comes from apartment 7 every day between 4 and 7 p.m. Please do something about it. The residents. Yeah, okay, just stack them up. Stack them up. We'll just find all the things. We'll head over here first. What's going on here, though? Don't know if someone's dead or just passed out. Letter. Grises, I hope that your ailments have eased already. Mrs. Stefania told me about them. If the poultices don't bring you relief, I want to recommend that you seek the aid of my good acquaintance, Konstancy Jasinski. When you see him, don't judge him by his stature. This frail old man can bring a person back to health in a few hours. He lives at number 7. Regards, Jan. So is it kind of like a Herbert West reanimator thing? Has some sort of magic elixir? Well, we're gonna run over all creation for these quests now. That's awesome. So much to do. Act 2 just opened the gate for everything. Postcard. Dear Sophia, I'll be back home soon with my new trophies. I'll look forward to the moment when I can finally show you all these rare treasures. In the meantime, I hope you can look after my collection for 3 more weeks as the cruise has been postponed on account of the wind. I send my warmest embrace and hope to see you soon. That word. Unusual trophies from South America, huh? Silk Pocket Square. A pocket square made of silk woven into a paisley pattern. The pocket square flew onto the pavement, tossed in anger. It was still permeated by the smell of Indian flowers and profound disappointment. This is not how the trip was supposed to go. He was supposed to return with a fortune. The promised success turned out to be a delusion. A story from the Daily Courier. A dark shadow has been cast on the Imperial Hotel, one of the most exquisite establishments of this kind, and the pride of Warsaw. On the night of September 8th, a loud party was held there. Young people reveled long into the night. I believe, Ludwig fell off the balcony. Led by investigative judge Alexander Voronin, the deceased was known to be friends with the judge's son, who was also present at the tragic party. There are justified concerns that the investigation might not have been impartial, and that young Voronin might have enjoyed leniency on his father's part. In times like this, it's hard to argue with those who deplore the corruption of today's youth. We'd already read that one before, I believe. Wait, can we actually go into some of these areas? Poem/note in a satirical magazine. Salutary torture. I paid a visit to Dr. Jasinski at Plebanska Street last night. How was it? Well, first he gave me a pounding back massage, then he stretched out all my bones, and finally he set my vertebrae until they crunched. It hurt like hell at the time, but now I feel as good as new. Why do you need a doctor to do that? You complained often enough that your wife gets angry and smacks you with a rolling pin. Yeah, but Dr. Jasinski smacks me in silence.
Hello, sweet secret.
Okay. Brutal therapy session. Dr. Jasinski resides at 47 Plebanska Street. He's a massage therapist who's not gentle with his patients and able to cure them of various pains. You can visit him daily between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. That's where the screams are coming from. Okay. Complaints. Ladies and gentlemen, your treatment of your customers is abysmal. As it turns out, some have more rights than others, and a regular customer counts for nothing. Every afternoon I come to inquire about the table by the window, and every day it is reserved for Mr. Przemyski. This mediocre writer, for whom you are making such an effort, arrives late every day. I demand that the best table in the restaurant be made available to guests who behave as better as befits a socialite. Yours sincerely, Carol, a.k.a. Karen, Macher. So is this... Oh, we can actually go in here? Sure. Anything? No?
It smells so nice in here. Is that vanilla?
Vanilla, raisins, butter, sugar, and some more butter. You're in heaven.
Less raisins, please.
Can I help you?
Mrs. Jagoda, it's me, Wiktor.
I can't believe my eyes. Little Wiktor? Oh my, how you've grown, and how handsome you've become. Where is that little cherub who would stand in front of the display, staring at pastries?
Well, now he's a worn-out old sorcerer who also likes staring at pastries.
That gluten is still here. I can't forget your cream pie with cherries.
Ooh.
I've been dreaming about it for 15 years.
You see, my lovely, the trick is quite simple. It's just a little butter, about 3 packs of...
Excuse me, I'm waiting for my order here.
No reason to be angry, darling. Just wait a moment. My daughter is taking the fruitcake out of the oven now. It will be hot.
With raisins and orange peel? I'll wait then.
Are you sure you're not a thaumaturge?
Let that be my sweet secret.
Aw.
That is all, thank you. Goodbye.
Don't you want to take anything sweet home with you? Well, as you wish.
I kind of do, but the game's not giving me the option, and I'm quite upset about that. Looks like we'll have to come back here a little bit later. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's travel this way. Press advert. The house at 16 Street, large, well-maintained, and well-lit. Viewing September 16th between 2 and 7. So, alright.
Secrets? Not on my watch.
Botanical treasures. Jen Noteki is a botanist who travels to South America and brings back various orchid specimens. His collection will be viewed on September 16th between 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. under the pretense of taking a tour of the Noteki house that has been put up for sale. Oh. I wonder if every area now has its like own unique Oh. Thanks, Uncle. Lumbago's killing me. There's the residence. Well, we'll just deal with these as much as we can. Did I not examine this before? Bill. Oranges, 2 bushels. Grapes, 1 bushel. French champagne, 30 bottles. Candles, 45. Duck meat, 2 kilograms. Kilograms paid for by Jan Rocky. List of products. Unusual instrument. Goodness. Poster. Often visited by the most distinguished guest. These 3. Invites you to enjoy delicious buttermilk and other delicacies. 5 Plebanska Street.
Nothing can be kept secret from me.
Every day in the afternoon, Xenon can be found at La Plume Café. It is enough to strike up conversation with him and be drawn into a riveting discussion about art. Where is... Yeah, all these point of interest. We've already got all the points of interest, so that's good at least. Excuse me? Are we going to wait here? I guess so.
Let me rest.
Hey, Bob.
I can't stop thinking about Svetlana. Do you think she...
Doubt it.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
Hold on. Let's see what else we can find here before we actually use that. Botanical treasures. Same thing there. We have to wait for a specific time. Find clues related to the note. We'll just look for all the things. Oop. Mr. R canceled the reservation for 6 p.m. Information for an employee written... Lost button, small and made of brass. The worn-out button fell into a puddle. It was once sewn to a coat, manifesting the memory of the uprising in direct defiance of the Russians. Years later, it found its home on a new coat. This one, however, though gifted by grandchildren in good faith, is only a poor copy of the beloved former outfit. Looks like there might be new costume patterns in every district now. So that is something to look forward to. List of errands. Collars, 3 pieces. Ink, chalk, a whole package. Deliver as soon as possible to Mr. W.
That wasn't too hard.
List of errands. A note intended for a servant. It seems that in addition to everyday items, Wallery will need chalk. In the bar La Fourchette, you can duel with sticks and balls during a game of Carome. Tonight, a reservation has been cancelled, so this is a great opportunity to try this game. Because of the duel. Ah. Okay. Well, we know what to do tonight. Visit the collection. A discussion about art, which we did. Try a massage. See if we can look for clues here related to this unusual instrument. That's actually really cool that in a new act, an area that you're just like, hey, I went ahead and explored all this, I don't need to do anything more, is now...
Fate has brought us together again, Wiktor Szulski.
Oh, Lord.
Why do you bother, King of the Tempermancers?
I learned from my mistakes, and now the time has come for me to reclaim the throne and the title that I deserve. Come on, I dare you.
Do you pester other Thaumaturges too?
Of course not. The others are insignificant compared to you.
No.
I dare you.
Well, that's nice. Oh, he double dared.
All right.
To me, visitors. To me.
Okay. Looks like more of the same. Attack with Cuddles and Chicken and Bob. 41. Focus is at 4. Start the fight. So who should be first? I guess inflicts damage and reduces focus. Inflict damage and reduce focus. Okay. So we're going to be doing a lot of those little punches to get our focus back. So let's focus on him. And we need to attack with Bob. Works for me. Ow. And we'll get those points back. Yowza. Well, he's pretty much done. So let's move over here. And... Suffering. Chicken. Protects us from states being infected. I guess we could try that out. Interrupted his action, at least. Ooh! Oh, -3 focus. Yeah, it's time to punch, punch, punch. To get our focus back. Tell you what, let's just go ahead and punch him in the face. Like so. And chicken. Not, oh. Not suffering. Well, that's unfortunate. But you have your stuff dropped now, so let's go ahead and have Bob get some health points back. Down you go. And... oh, that's actually quite nice. Cool. Restore focus. Let's switch over to... who do we need to... okay, with Cuddles. Let's go ahead and have Cuddles come in. That's the whole focus of this fight. It's just trying to make sure that you stay in good shape here. And yeah, that'll take him out. And we'll focus on this guy now. Wrenches are no joke, man. And yeah. We're good now, though. Reduces and... Goodbye. Time for a mighty combo.
Have you had enough?
Never. There is no shame in losing to a better man. The way tells me to find you again soon.
Well, this is the way.
I will be ready, White Roman.
You will not know the day nor time. That is the creed of Tempermancers.
Yes, just not here. My sister will kill me.
Stay well, until fate makes our paths cross again, King of the Tempermancers.
Hail to the king, baby. Alright, looks like we have something to observe here, guys, as we continue exploring through Act 2. But I think we're going to go ahead and call it an episode, and we'll see what experiences Victor will do next time. Hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.